The story starts, and first of all, we are told about Saika Academy. We are told that this academy is at the top of all the academies because in this school, you can take any sport, any game, or any subject, and it is at the top of everything. After this, the main character tells us about himself, but I am not like that. He says that his transfer was done here. After this, we see him getting hit with a lot of punches, and his opponent says, "You are very weak, and you call yourself the son of Sabru?" Other people also start talking, "This guy is not that weak." Then, Yuna tells about Sabra to his mother. He says, "My mother also studied at this school. She was also an actress and she was very good, not only good in acting, but also in many other things. If we call her multi-talented, then it won't be wrong." After this, his opponent insults him a lot. Then he says, "I will not tolerate the defamation of my mother." He becomes very eager to punch, and literally, he goes to punch him, but in reality, we see that he just touches him. After seeing this, all the boys start laughing a lot. But the opponent doesn't react at all. Then the boy says, "I am 17 years old, and I am very different from my mother." After that, he starts walking away. But his opponent prepares to attack him from behind. Just then, a girl named Nico comes in and kicks the attacker very hard. She says, "The use of martial arts is not meant to attack from behind. This is a very shameful thing." After this, 2 more girls arrive. Seeing all 3 of them together, the rest of the boys and girls are very surprised. Well, let me tell you a little about them. Now, this green-haired girl, she is very smart in studies. You can call her a topper. Her name is Miwi. The purple-haired one, her name is Kajuki. She is amazing in acting and modeling in theater. And the last one, her name is Nico. In the whole school, all 3 of them are known as the 3 royals. All 3 are also, in a way, school presidents. Here, Yuna is very surprised to see this. Then Kajuki comes up to him and says, "You have no talent at all. And I don't think you are perfect for this school." He says, "Yes, I know about it. And I have applied for general education." Hearing this, all 3 girls are very surprised. And they think, "Is there anything like this here?" At which he says, "Okay, okay. Means if you don't want to talk to me, then it's okay. I'll get out of here." And then the girls stop him. And they say that you have lost the battle here. So there is no need to creep here so easily. You will have to clean this school. I mean, this ground. And after hearing this, our guy gets very surprised. And says, "Man, I'm stuck." That's when Nika says, "I feel like you should go home. I mean, we shouldn't waste time here." And that's when our boy was also very sad. And as soon as evening comes, and it's time for everyone to train. So they see that the ground is shining. I mean, he had so much talent in his man. That he had cleaned everything. After that, we are shown the scene of his man's past. Here he was surrounded by a lot of people in a way. His mother was very famous. And because of this, he also worked very hard on his acting. But one day when he sees his mother doing live acting, then he gets very surprised. I mean, that day he finds out that he can never come to the level of his mother. I mean, she does acting so well. After this, our man also tries a lot of spots. But he found out that he is also very bad at all these things. And because of this, now all the people also started getting away from him a lot. But he had nothing but his mother. But his happiness did not last long. Because it was a last show of my mother. And to tell the truth, I liked that show a lot. And then he also tells us that it was an average series. Even after that, his mother says, "Why do you like this show so much?" And he tells that when in the last, the whole family is sitting and having dinner. I mean, they are spending time together on the dining table. I like that a lot. And his mother tell the truth. So I also like this scene a lot. And that day for the first time, he spoke to his mother heart to heart. After that, we are shown a diary of his mother, in which it was written that I want that you make a good family for yourself. And with this, we are shown the end of his mother. Means she dies of poor disease. And his son wanted to fulfill this dream of his mother. Means he was thinking, I will also make a good family for my mother. And finally he goes to Maka's house. After entering the house, he is very surprised. Because that house was very big. And he starts thinking, who is this Mr. Mega? And then a girl comes suddenly and attacks our hero. And our man was very scared. And he says that I am not a criminal. I have been told to come here. And then our boy sees that the girl was not anyone else but Nico, who had just come out of the bath. And she is still shouting at her boy. And due to this reason, both his sisters also come down. And seeing this, the hero starts laughing a lot. And says that you should be a little careful. And Nico starts shouting at him a lot. But he says that you should avoid the cold. This is a main rule of martial arts. And after this, Nico also feels very shy. And says that okay. Then you clean it quickly. And he starts cleaning it. And then suddenly two more sisters come there. That means Kajuki and Mibi. And both of them are very surprised seeing him there. And Nico also says that I also asked the same question to him. After all, why have you come here? And Yuno also starts thinking the same. Yes, why am I here? After all, these three are royals. And what are they doing here? And after this, Yuno gets a call from Mr. Mika. And he says that I hope you have found a house. And your mother used to be my friend. That means she used to be a very good friend. And she told me that after I go, I should take care of you. That means this guy was not there since then. Then he says that I forgot to tell you about my daughter. That means about my daughters. And I hope you have met them too. And he takes the names of all of them. And then he says that you will have to live with them in a very good way. And after hearing this, Yuno is also very surprised. And then he starts thinking about his mother and his family. That now I have got a chance in a way. That means the three sisters of Mika are going to live with me. And after hearing this, the first three sisters and Yuno get very surprised. And after this, our boy thinks that I have suddenly got three sisters as a gift. That means what is he thinking? Well, to tell the truth, my dream has come true here. But it was very dangerous. That means those three sisters were looking very angry. And the three girls were also regretting a lot. That why did he come to live with us? And our boy also thought. These three are not happy to see me. But still, he gives his introduction. After giving his introduction, he quietly leaves because no one's reaction was very good. It seemed like everyone was going to beat him up and make him run away. While going, his foot falls on a sock. But then, suddenly, Kajuki comes and picks up the sock and puts it in her pocket. After this, we are shown the condition of the house. These three sisters get very scared there, meaning, in one way, they used to present themselves as so royal. But here, the condition of their house was worse than a pile of garbage. They had no proper way of living. After this, our boy goes to the bathroom to check, and that too is very dirty. Now Kajuki starts shouting at her sister, "Today it was your job to clean." Her sister replies, "You could have done it." Kajuki says, "I don't have so much time that I can clean the house." After this, everyone starts arguing about who will clean and what they'll do. Then Miwi says, "You have come here, so you can also do it." After this, Yuno says, "That's right. I think we both will have to clean the house." After hearing this, Nico also gets very scared. Then the three sisters make an excuse and leave. Our boy says, this is also fine. Now I'll have to clean. And in a little while, literally makes the house shine. After seeing this, the rest of the girls are very surprised. Then Nico says, good. So it means you were the one who did the cleaning in the school that day. After this, she starts blushing a lot. Also says, yes, I did it. I'm kind of an expert. Then the three sisters talk among themselves. Brother, he's really a great boy. He did so much work so easily. So he will continue doing it. Meanwhile, is also thinking, what am I even doing? He says, today there is no school, so I'll get up after a while. But then, suddenly, there's a loud noise. When our boy goes outside to see, he finds Nico still practicing martial arts. He thinks, she also has a personal dojo. So why is she practicing here? Then he goes to Miwi and sees that she's playing a game. She's all alone, meaning this girl is doing the work of two people by herself. The boy says, brother, she's also in a strange state. Then he goes to Kajuki and sees that she is drinking something. After that, he asks. So, Kajuki tells him that she has a morning routine every day. And after that, Kajuki tells him to take care of the house. Because we have to go today. Says that the school is closed today. So, where will you go? So, she tells him that I have to go to the theater. And Nico has to do his practice. And he says that you guys haven't had breakfast yet. So, she refuses. She says that we don't have time to have breakfast. Means we don't do. And after that, he goes to the movie to ask. But he sees that the girl is eating different snacks. And he sees and says that it is useless to talk to her. And after that, he is going to make his breakfast. And at that time, he is thinking about his mother. And the guy wanted to sit with his mother and have breakfast. But his mother didn't have so much time that he could ever sit with her and have breakfast. And he starts thinking that we can never sit like a family without it. And after that, he is having breakfast. And then Nico comes there. And she says that what did you order so early in the morning? So, says that I didn't order it. In fact, I made it myself. And do you want to test it? So, Nico refuses. After this, starts teasing him a lot. And here Nico also feels like tasting it. But she stops her mind and says that I don't want to eat at all. I mean, I really don't feel like it. And it is very important for me to have a good body. Because I want to be the best athlete. If I start eating anything, it will be impossible. After this, the guy is quite surprised. And he starts thinking about his mother. Because his mother also used to do something like this. Means she used to pay a lot of attention to her diet. And he starts thinking that the green drink she was drinking means it was a kind of vegetable drink. And the mother was also doing something sweet to speed up her mind. And the rest of the girls do the same. And he starts thinking that I am such a fool. I mean, I misunderstood everyone. I was so scared of my mother. I stopped talking to them. Because I couldn't understand them. And now I feel very bad about this. And after this, all three sisters are going. And then comes there and says that you three are forgetting something. And after hearing this, all three are very scared. And they start checking their bags. Then they say that we didn't forget anything. We have everything. And what the hell are you talking about? After this, that boy says. Have a nice day. And after hearing this, all three girls get very surprised in the beginning. And all three at the same time tell people a lot. Our guy thinks that I went here to do something good and they colored me. Anyway, let's see the next scene. The three girls here literally start thinking a lot about this. And the three of them are blushing. And she says that we really liked hearing this. I mean, finally someone told us this for the first time while going out of the house. After that, the scene shifts. And we see that we get a call from Mikadono. And he says that I think you must be feeling very good meeting my daughters right now. And Yuna says that yes, I am feeling very good. I mean, the first experience was really amazing. And then he says that I am going to be a little busy right now. So I won't be able to come to meet my daughters right now. And after hearing this, our guy gets very scared. That means we will have to spend more time with them. And after that, that guy says that I need your help. And he starts telling that there are going to be a lot of problems in front of my daughters right now. And I just want you to help them. And after hearing this, Yuvi is very surprised. Let's look at Mika, who wants help from you. He says, keep my daughters safe. And he says, I know you can do this. And then he hangs up the phone. And then you also thinks that I should help these three. And he is thinking the same thing. After which we see that Yu is coming to the clothes. And he is thinking about all these things again. How can I help them in the end? And he thinks that even if I try to help them, and I can't do it or they fail in their work, what will I do? And then we see that Yu remembers his past, where everyone was getting away from him. And they used to say that I don't think he is Sebru's son, because none of Sebru's talents are in it. And he starts thinking that I don't want him to be like me. And then he finally decides that he will help them. After which the scene shifts and we see that he is going somewhere with his cycle. But we see that this guy goes to the shopping mall. And he starts buying a lot of vegetables there. And he thinks that we will all eat together first. And then we see that Nico comes home. And she is very scared to see you. Means the girl didn't remember that a boy lives in her house. And then Yu looks at her and says that you have come. And he gives her food to taste. And here Nico also wanted to taste it. But she says that you don't have to worry. I will take care of myself. I have brought food for myself. And I am going to eat that food. And after that she takes a bath. And when she sees you, she is very scared. Because Yu is cooking something amazing here. Means her man has literally become a chef. And then we see that Yu is looking at a lot of recipes. And after seeing all this, Nico also gets very scared. And she says that I just rejected her food. Maybe that's why he is trying to make more food. And then Mivi also comes there. And after seeing Mivi, Yu says that you have come at the right time. Why don't you try my food? And Mivi says that what has happened to him? Means has he gone crazy? Nico says that he is really very stupid. And then we are shown a scene from the past, where a lot of big chefs used to cook food for these three sisters. But even after that, these three did not like that food at all. After which we see that Nico tells them, what should go inside my body? What should I eat? All these things are decided by me. And then we see that she was eating, but she doesn't like this food at all. After that, she starts going down quickly but goes stealthily. As soon as she sees Yu's food, she gets very surprised. It means she feels very good to see the food. And brother is also getting greedy by seeing his girlfriend. After that, Yu also starts acting very creepy there and tells that you will get protein, calcium, everything in it, means whatever you want, everything is in it. After seeing her actions, now Nico also starts getting scared. She starts saying, okay, I am trying. Now just stop scaring me. And brother, her boyfriend, was not quiet yet. He was literally doing his creepy actions. Finally, she takes a bite, and she likes it a lot. She also praises her a lot. Seeing this, Yu also gets very happy and starts thinking something in his mind. Then a cat's imagination comes to his mind, where the cat is hungry. When Yu gives him food, he becomes very cute. Then Nico starts saying that you shouldn't imagine like this. After this, we also see Miwi, and her mouth is also watering. At the same time, Yu also comes there, and he also starts scaring her in a very creepy way. Miwi says, you don't need to be scared. I have come to eat myself, meaning she is ready. And brother, we see that Nico is feeling very good. She is eating very peacefully and is looking at Miwi like this. So Miwi says, if you keep looking at me like this, then how will I eat? After which, Miwi tells that, I am looking at you from this side of the table, so you are looking very round to me. After this, Nico says, is your nonsense over or not? I mean, if you are sitting to eat, then focus on eating. In the same way, the two of them start talking to each other. Seeing this, Yu feels very good. After this, Kajuki comes there, and she is very surprised to see all this in front of her because her two sisters were eating there. Yu says, I feel like you should also sit and eat because it has a lot of vitamins, vitamin A, B, C, D, whatever you want, that's all. And it will make your health very good. Seeing this, Kajuki is very surprised, but she doesn't eat. She ignores and leaves and says, I have my own food to eat. After this, Nico says that. Nico says, did something happen to you? And Kazuki says, you both are sitting like a normal family, but I am not like that. How did you think that a stranger will cook for me and I will eat it? I am not even going to taste it. Yu is very surprised to hear this, and the guy gets lost in his imagination again, where the cat bites him this time. It means even after eating a full stomach, the cat had bitten him. Now Yu is very sad in a way. Seeing him sad, Nico is also very surprised and says, why do you worry? I am there. I will eat all the food. Then Yu says, this food was not for you. And if you are eating this just because you feel bad, then you don't have to do this, because you will get very fat. Nico gets very scared after hearing this, and Mimi also gets very scared with Nico. She says whether she should have eaten this food or not. Then he says very lovingly, you don't have to worry. I will keep an eye on what you eat and what you don't eat. After hearing this, Nico gets very shy and says, you are such a bad person. What is this? Then the scene shifts and we see the same school scene again, where you get scared in the class and thinks, I have been cooking for Kajugi for 3 days, but she is ignoring my food and leaving. He thinks, I can't give up like this. I have to do something. Then we see Kajugi, where she is surrounded by girls. Yu makes his entry and calls Kajugi. The rest of the guys start talking, saying, he is the same guy who doesn't have any talent. Kajugi says, you don't have to come near me because you don't have any talent. After hearing this, the rest of the girls get very happy. Then he says, I couldn't sleep the whole night, and I think there is something that I can do for you, and you won't feel bad at all. After hearing this, the rest of the girls get very surprised. The guy is talking about cooking, but the rest of the girls start thinking wrong. Kajugi says in anger, all these people are thinking something different because of you. They are getting some wrong idea. So, you literally get out of here. I will talk to you after coming home. And after hearing this, the girls are even more surprised. All the girls start saying, are you both in a relationship? After doing all this, Yu quietly walks away. Yu thinks, now I should go to Nico. I think she will definitely help me. His friend goes to Nico, and that girl is with the martial arts team. After that, Yu comes there and he says, Nico-san, how are you? Seeing Yu, Nico gets very angry. 2 boys come and start troubling Yu. They say, how did you dare to come here? Even now, Nico is looking at Yu in anger. Yu understands that if he doesn't leave, he will be in trouble. After this, his friend also leaves. He thinks, now I have one last option, and that is Mivi. We see her inside the class. There are 2 to 3 girls sitting in front of her, and they are talking about a question. Mivi easily solves their question. After hearing this, the 3 girls are even more surprised and quietly walk away from there. While leaving, they start talking a lot about Mivi, like, what if she is a royal? Will you do anything? She shows a lot of attitude. She is not good at all. Yu listens to all this. After this, Yu looks at Mivi. She is sitting quietly, and he thinks, she is not like this at home. He starts thinking that she is very happy at home. After this, he goes to Mivi and says, "Will you go for lunch?" Mivi gets up and says, "There is no need to follow me." But Yu follows her. Mivi starts running through the whole school and says, "Stop following me." But Yu keeps following her and says, "You have to have lunch with me." Both of them get tired. Yu says, "Now you are tired, so can we have lunch together?" She says, "No, I am not tired at all." Yu says, "There was a lot of peace in the class." Then he says, "What is the point of talking to them? They are not on my level. Why should I listen to their nonsense? I am very different from them." Yu says, "Yes, I can understand you." Mivi says, "How can you understand me?" Yu says, "Because I am also a royal." After hearing this, Mivi's mouth opens. The girl is very surprised and starts thinking, "Are you kidding me?" He says, "No. No, I'm not kidding," and he doesn't tell the whole story, but in a way, he explains a lot about his mother. After that, he starts doing a lot of reverse things there, and seeing this, he gets very angry and says that you stop doing things like crazy. After which he looks at me like this and literally she is laughing very lovingly. In the scene after this, we see that these people are eating comfortably, and I remember once that Kajuki was 3 years old. And she was quietly telling her mother to make something for her because she wanted to take her to the club. And after hearing this, Yu is very surprised because Kajuki has been going to the club since the age of 3. And after that he thinks that I will try to make food like his mother, which will be very good for Kajuki. After this, the scene shifts and we see that Kajuki comes home now, and before you could say anything to her, she fainted. And after seeing this, Yu is very surprised, after which Kajuki tells that she has a little fever and I am a little tired. This is why it happened. After this, as soon as Nico puts her hand on her head, the poor girl's hand burns. And both the sisters say that you have a little fever, you should rest. After this, Yu takes food there, but she throws all 3 out of there, which means that the girl does not pay attention to anyone. And the 2 girls start talking to each other that she has just got a lead role, so she is working very hard for her rehearsal. And Yu says that she should also rest and eat food from time to time so that her health is good. And after this, he again takes her food to Kajuki's room, but then Kajuki was very angry at him. And when she stands up and comes to take her out, she suddenly faints and falls on top of her. And she says that you are really very weak, which means you couldn't even catch me. And after this, Yu says that until your health is not good, I will become your partner. And Kajuki says that I don't think you can do this. And here the guy says that don't worry, I have a lot of experience in doing all this, I will do it very easily. And he was going to play the role of a prince and princess in an act. And literally Yu's acting is so amazing that the girl pushes him out of the room and says don't show your face now. After this, the guy rehearses a lot and says that let me come, I will do it well now. But his girlfriend doesn't let him in. After which we see that Kajuki was getting very angry at Yu. And after this, he repeatedly. He keeps harassing her like this for days. I mean, as soon as Kajuki goes to her room, he starts acting. And Kajuki gets very angry. She throws him out again and again. After which we see that Kajuki is lying in her room and thinking something. Is she really crazy? Doesn't she know how hard it is to be a pro? And then she starts remembering her past. How she used to get a lot of praise in the club. And she thinks that I don't have any other option. I mean, I can't fail at all. And then she starts going down. Literally, she sees that Yuna is still awake. And he is acting after seeing her acting. I mean, he is trying to learn acting. And she is very happy to see this. And she thinks that at least he is working hard. After which we see the scene of the next day. Where Yu is acting again. And he hits a couple of lines in front of Kajuki. After which Kajuki also repeats the next line in response to him. And he gets so good that Yu is also very surprised. And he literally starts crying. That finally I became an actor. I did a good acting. I can really act. And look at this, Kojki says, are you a little crazy? I mean, you said one line correctly and you are so happy. So he says, no, this was the first time for me. So that's why I was a little happy. After that, Kojki says, can I request you for a dish? I mean, can you make it for me? You says yes, you say it. I'll make anything for you. And Kojki is about to say there. That's when she feels a lot of shame. And she goes to her bed and sleeps. After that, she literally tells him what she doesn't like to eat. And at most, she tells the name of all the vegetables. And looking at this, Yu says, okay, so what will you eat? You rejected all the things. I mean, you're really a little girl. In the beginning, we see Nico and Miwi, who are very surprised. Because Kajuki was also sitting with them and having dinner on the table, which had never happened before. And seeing all of them together, Yu is very happy. Means the guy is thinking that finally my cooking was successful today. Means these three are sitting together and eating with great pleasure. And in the next scene, all the girls start going for their competition. Means some of them have competition, some have acting, and some have some other work. And here Yu is left alone at home. Because of which he becomes very sad. But after this, he starts thinking that I should not do this. Means many times my mother also did not come home for a month due to work. And this was the reason why the distance between me and my mother increased. And the actions of these three are also exactly like my mother. And he starts thinking that if you look at it, there is no talent inside me. And after this, he starts remembering the words of both Mika that I will need you. Means my three daughters. And after this, he again starts remembering his mother's words. Where he says that my mother wanted me to make a happy family. And after this, a very dangerous idea comes in the mind of the man. And he goes to watch his mother's family movie. And after this, he becomes very happy while watching the movie. And then a scene comes in that movie where his mother wears a wedding dress. And seeing this, the man feels very shy. And he starts thinking that life was so good. But my life has now become a complete drama in a way. And then we see that the girls come home from each other. And all of them are very tired. After this, they all look at Yu. And Yu is crying there. After that, the three of them start thinking that why is he crying? And they see that he is watching a family show. And Kajuki thinks that he is watching his mother's show. And at the same time, he is not feeling alone. She says that I know that you must be feeling alone. And if you want, you don't need to cook. You have already won the bet. And the rest of the girls also say that yes, you can live here for free. But Yu says that it doesn't happen. Means I don't like to live this way. And he starts telling that to tell the truth, my mother was very talented. And I can't be like my mother at all. But I realized one thing a long time ago. That there is no special difference between the two of us. But this time I made such a mistake. I will connect with all of you and will make a happy family. After listening to this, literally the host of these three girls gets up. After this, Nico starts thinking that this guy is watching too much of this movie. What does it mean that he will make a happy family? And what kind of nonsense is he talking? But she is also doing a lot of bluffs. Then, a scene comes in that movie, and we see that there are two couples there. They literally kiss each other. After seeing this scene, these three girls get more surprised. After that, all three of them start looking at you. And all this does not stop here. All three of them start imagining themselves in a wedding dress and think, I will not let this happen at all. After all, how can he even think like this? These people were finding the meaning of a happy family. After this, he says, Nico, I should know your birthday. I mean not just yours, but everyone's. So why not do one thing, all of you tell me your birthday. If you look at it, we are all in the same class. So it is also important to know this, so that we can find out who is older than whom. After that, he literally tells his birthday. He says that his birthday comes in December. After this, all three girls start talking in a lot of anger. Whatever you are thinking, nothing like that is going to happen. After saying this, she leaves. And brother, the guy is looking there in a way like, I don't know what happened to her. Anyway, after this, we are shown Nico, who is taking a bath. She was thinking about you. She thinks, if you look at it, he also cooks food very well. And with that, we are very young now, so we live together now. She is thinking all this, and then the sound of you screaming comes. She comes to check with a slap, what happened to you, after all? Why did you cry? Then she sees that he is saying, I forgot to bring bread for tomorrow. So Nico says, you are a little crazy. What happened if you didn't bring bread? This is a normal thing. He says, this is not a big thing for you, but it is a very big thing for me. After this, he sees Nico and he is quite surprised. He says, all that is fine, but you should have changed a little. That's when Mui comes there and bumps into Nico. She says, why is your face so red? So Nico says, there is no such thing. You don't need to say anything useless. After this, Mui starts telling that she has seen you in this condition, but he didn't do anything. And this is really very strange. But Nico starts shouting at her a lot. And here we see that he gives some towel to Mui. And in the meantime, Yu's hand touches Mui's hand. And on this point, Mui starts blushing a lot. And then she starts shouting a lot on you that are you crazy? What kind of things are you doing? And then Yu says that why are you blushing so much? Mui says that you are crazy. What do you mean I am blushing? I am not blushing. I mean I have a red face. And then they both start fighting there. And then we see that Yu says here that can you keep this pot on top? My height is not that much. Then Kajuki comes there and says don't worry, I will keep it. And she puts it on top very easily. And then Yu says to her that thank you, Kajuki-san. And brother, as soon as he hears this, Kajuki turns her face quickly. And she is also blushing a lot at that time. And this thing is seen by Mui and Nico. After this, Kajuki also starts shouting a lot. And she says that have you both gone crazy? You are looking like this. And here they start a cute fight among themselves. Which looks really good. And then you start saying that I don't understand why you guys fight like this. I mean, you three should stay together. And after hearing this, the three girls are very surprised. And quietly leave from there. Which means no one pays attention to what he says. After which he looks at his room. Which means he looks at the same place. And it is really very dirty. And then he says that these three girls are never going to improve. After this, he starts cleaning that place. And he still thinks that we will all sit together and eat on the table like a happy family. And then we see that Yu sees a photo. And that photo belongs to those three sisters. And this guy is very surprised to see him. And he thinks that how cute are you three here? Which means he is smiling. And after that he starts thinking that I really like to see this. That their childhood has gone very well. But then why do they live like this now? And after that he goes to all three talks about the photo. And all three of them make some excuse like this. And avoid his words. But the man's mind is still going on about that photo. And he starts thinking that I am sure that these people are hiding something from me. Which means they are lying. And one of them is such that he wants all three of them to be able to live that time again. Otherwise, how would this photo come there? And one of the three of them who wanted to show me this photo. And then he says that. Then I will definitely do this and show. After that, in the morning, three girls start talking there that they have to go out for work. One of them says, I have to go away for the weekend for a performance. The second one says, I have to go play in a tournament. And the third one says, I have to go to a competition. After saying this, they say, you take care of the house. Then all three of them leave. The scene shifts and we see you inside the school. Brother, this guy gets very upset and he doesn't understand what he should do. He starts checking his phone, and then he finds out that there is no tournament for Nico. He gets quite surprised. After this, all of them are at home, passing some time. Then he gives a map to all of them. That map is of a hotel where he had booked for 2 days, for all of them. Mivy starts saying, how will I be able to survive there for the last 2 days on hotel food? To this, he says, thank you very much that you like my food so much. After hearing this, Mivy starts feeling very shy. Then he says, there is no need to worry. I will make very good food for all of you. After that, we are shown Mivy, and there is a chess game that she wins very easily. After this, she starts going home. While going home, she reaches a place where cherry blossom leaves are falling. After seeing that place, she remembers her childhood and starts thinking that this will never happen again. Then she finally reaches her location, and there she gets very surprised to see Kochki. Both of them get very surprised to see each other. Kochki says, here is my performance. My theater is very close from here. After this, she starts telling her reason, but then Nico also comes there. They both say, your tournament or competition is also here. He says, yes, you are right. After this, Yu comes there and says, how did you not know where you were coming? Also, now you will get a chance to spend some good time. All three of them start shouting, at their man. After that, he starts talking nonsense again and says, I want you 3 sisters to spend a lot of time together. Then all 3 of them say, okay, we understood that. But what are you doing here? He says, I will take care of you. I have planned everything, so how can I not come? Then he shows a poster of a festival there and tells them, I just want to guide you there. After this, he starts thinking in his mind, this is the same festival that I saw in the photo. Then all 3 start shouting, are you crazy? This is our competition, and you're kidding. After that, he starts saying, you don't need to be afraid. There is a lot of shine there, and whatever wish you ask for there, it all comes true. After this, Nico starts telling him, only losers do this type of behavior. Winners don't do this. They just practice. Then he starts showing photos of famous people and starts telling them, all of them went there and asked for their wishes, and after that, all of them became very famous. He says, you know, in that festival you get very good food. After this, Kajuki agrees. Seeing this, both the sisters are very surprised. She starts saying, okay, I will be able to make a good video for social media with her help. After hearing this, our boy also becomes very happy. The scene then shifts, and we see that the 3 are on the swing of yukata, because they have to take yukata right now. The owner of the shop is very surprised after seeing the 2 sisters of Mika. After this, we see Kajuki, because she really looks amazing in yukata. Her pictures are being clicked continuously, and the owner of the shop is also being praised continuously. After this, Miwi also comes, and this girl is also looking amazing. Her pictures are also being clicked continuously. Then we see Nico, and he still doesn't feel like wearing all this. Seeing this, Yu is also very surprised, and he goes to talk to her. Nico starts saying, leave me alone. I don't feel like talking nonsense at this time. After this, the owner of the shop wants to buy a yukata for Nico and tells her that it will look good on her. Then Nico starts remembering her past, where she liked a dress, but her dad bought jeans for her. It means that girl could not wear that dress. After this, Yu brings a dress and starts saying, okay, you decide which dress you would like to wear. The other 2 girls start saying, she is not going to select pink at all because Nico has no interest in looking like a cute girl. You start saying, you are absolutely wrong. That doesn't mean she won't select pink at all. Why can't she look cute? She is also a girl, and after hearing this, Nico is also quite surprised. And then again he says that you will have to pick which one of the two you like. After this, finally Nico goes to change and these people say that how much more time will it take? I mean, hurry up, man, get out quickly, and then we see that Nico comes out there. And she is wearing a pink-colored yukata and she tells that she really looks quite weird. And she is feeling shy, but literally everyone is quite surprised to see her. And they start screaming a lot. If you like this video, hit the subscribe button.